Before we get into the video, could you please subscribe and get in the comments below? All right, let's get it.
21.
Super Bowl Sunday. Well, we have Joe Burrow against Matthew Stafford. And everybody wanted to know who I wanted to pick on this game. Everybody wanted to know who I thought was going to win this game. Before we get into that, though, Joe Burrow has really surprised me in his play.
21.
He's already showing that he's a well-oiled machine. I see him being in more than one Super Bowl, especially his second year. But I don't think he's going to win today. I do not believe Joe Burrow is going to win today. Because the Rams have done something that I've encouraged some teams to do in the NFL. And that is leverage your future to win now. Let me explain. Leveraging your future to win now in a Super Bowl gets you to a Super Bowl sometimes. Especially if you have already like half of the roster to win. If you already have half the roster to win, that is always a good formula to winning and going to a Super Bowl. Leveraging your future. Leveraging your future means I'm going to throw all the money that I can and all the picks that I can out there to win now. Let me repeat that again. I'm going to throw all the money out there and all the picks out there to win now. I'm going to leverage my future. So they gave up so many draft picks that they may not have any draft picks for the next 3 years. Not 1, 2, 3s. Maybe 6 and 7s. Which, I think that's a brilliant formula to win, especially if you're a coach that may be on the hot seat. So leveraging the future. I see that was a brilliant strategy because they're already been in 2 Super Bowls. However, they didn't win the first one. They're on to the second. Now, let's talk about Cincinnati's defense. I think if the Cincinnati Bengals win this game, it will be because their defense decided the outcome. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody's expecting Joe Burrow to throw for 300 yards, but I'm like, do you know who's on the other side of that LA Rams defense? Guys like Aaron Donald. Guys like Miller. Guys like Jalen Ramsey. So I'm like, do y'all really expect for Joe Burrow to throw for 300 yards on a defense like that? That might be a little too much to ask for a guy like him. This is only his second year. So, I mean, you're expecting him to go out there and throw for 300 yards on a defense like that. Good luck. See, the thing about NFL defenses, sometimes they don't travel well. But look where you are. You're in LA. And, for as my situation, when I said the Chargers would be battling, it would be a battle for LA, in LA, between the Rams and the Chargers, I think the Chargers already lost that. I mean, you go 9-7 or 9-8, and you really have the better quarterback of the younger ones. But Joe Burrow decided to take it next level because of the division that he's in. He's in a division with, we all know, Big Ben, who's the other guy for the Browns? Whatever his name is. And an injured Lamar Jackson. So let's talk about the Rams offense, who will be the determining factor for them. I don't think, although he may not pass for 300 yards, I don't think the defense for the Rams will be the deciding factor of the game. I think the deciding factor of the game will be that Rams Offense. You know, with Odell Beckham and Higgins. We'll get to see both Higgins in the game. I don't know if they're brothers. There's a Higgins on the Rams team, and there's a Higgins on the Bengals team as well. I don't know if they're brothers, but they both look like they play tight end or wide receiver. I can't wait to see that. The Rams, you cannot mess this up. The Rams, you cannot mess this up. Who gets to have a Super Bowl at their own home arena? That's special. You guys have to win this game. You can't mess this up. So let's talk about Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, he makes mistakes, but this does not seem like the regular Matthew Stafford that we seen in Detroit with the Lions. This looked like a little more well-groomed Matthew Stafford. He's a Texas boy, and I'm from Texas, so
21.
I always like to see our guys do well. Half of the team of the Rams, I think, is from Texas. See, Texas, they have a lot out of Texas, Cali, and Florida. I would say Texas is number one. I would say Florida is number two, and I would say Cali is number three for its talent. The talent that's pushed out of the state for its high school and college. Those are the top three states that you'll see a lot of players come from. You'll see a lot of players come from Oklahoma too as well, but a lot of those players that come from Oklahoma are also from Texas. It's just like a hop, skip, and a jump to be from Texas to Oklahoma. I mean, if you're a talented young male and you have potential, why wouldn't you go to OSU, OU, or Texas? Or Texas Tech? I don't see why you would go anywhere else. Those places will put you in places where you need to be. So, like I said, I'm going to go with the Rams in this Super Bowl. I say the score will be probably 34-28. It'll be a high-score game. I just don't think Joe Burrow will throw for 300 yards. Get in the comments below. Subscribe. Let me know how you feel about my video.